Alright. Years past, Baltimore's given me some fits, but maybe this year will be different. I can actually have some fun with them. And hi, Danny. I know you're playing Overwatch with Summer, so I love you. I still need him. I just gonna have him DH instead. So.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All eyes on this team and what they've been able to do with their bats recently. Been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way they've been putting up runs, it honestly looks like they've been taking BP out there, Boog. Excellent timing with their swings and clutch with runners on base. You name it, they're doing it. But can they keep this pace up today? That's what I want to find out.
No wonder I'm having so much fun with it. Look at the numbers. Oh, first, almost third of the season.
First pitch coming your way next. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Zach Gallen. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
The 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Fraley under it. One away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Jordan Westburg.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Gunnar Henderson in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Henderson went deep in his most recent game. There's the strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. One and two here. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Two down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Just missed.
Gotta be careful with him here.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
I'll tip that one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now here is Colton Cowser. Sliced hard but foul.
I felt like I couldn't get him anyway, so that's why I just held it.
And a foul ball. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And a base hit into right center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting.
Yeah, it was cruising, and then like 2 straight singles to keep the inning going there, so
that's definitely him.
Not out of trouble yet.
First pitch swinging. Two on, 2 outs, and it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Got Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Orioles strand a couple. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. Major League Baseball is on.
Yeah, it's a big strikeout to get out of that jam. Yeah, let's see what I can do on defense or on offense now.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Baltimore, Zach Eflin. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Stepping in, Chandler Simpson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hey! Right through there for a strike.
Got a couple tough pitches.
On the ground. Gets it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Chandler Simpson.
This is kind of a weird individual stat to lead the league in runs scored, but he's doing that in the AL right now. And I tell you what, he's doing a lot of things well. There are good vibes coming from this guy because when they come up to hit behind him, they're finding a way to move him over and get him across the plate. I tell you what, it's kind of one of those intangible things we talk about in the sport.
Hey! You'll one. Out towards right center field. Cowser.
That's an easy out.
2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
A really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Here's a drive out to right center.
Or Carver one to deep right center.
Ketel Marte goes deep. His 16th homer of the year. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's your 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. The Rays leading on the solo homer.
Hey, Yoko.
Left side, he'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Nice.
Now fly ball to right center. Cowser gets under it. And that's the third out.
Rays take on the Dodgers tonight, so we're going to have our hands full.
Kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Tropicana Field, on now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Tampa Bay Rays putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Holiday with a homer in his last game. Now one missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Almost didn't get that off in time.
Base knock center field. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Dylan,
how are you doing tonight, Yogo?
The next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a foul out of play. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Man at first, one away. Right side. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Samuel Basallo.
Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Holiday leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second.
Yeah, that was good at least.
He's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time.
He did get in there, so.
That stolen base.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. stays alive. Man at second. Goes down looking.
Get him to second, but that's as far as they get.
After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. Up now, top 5 in RBIs for a reason, a true finisher.
Yeah, and he keeps his approach simple and drives in runs like clockwork, Boog. Every opportunity, it seems like he's converting.
Productive outs, big knocks, he's doing it all.
Yeah, and that's the sign of a legit run producer. Comes through when the lights are the brightest, the pressure is the highest.
Foul ball there.
God, I just pulled it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Good job to fight that one off. This to third.
Surprised no Adley Rutschman tonight.
Quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Right through there for a strike. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 2, Yandy
Diaz now. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Hey! Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line.
That is the inning. We played 2 innings.
Yeah, it was quiet.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and look at the numbers.
Yeah, they put up some offense there. 10 home runs in 3 games.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers
shifting right
and
here.
then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen.
Mustang got it.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside low. 2-2. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
That was a chopper and a half there.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Fastball is outside. In the air to left center.
It's gonna be caught.
Grab on the run. That's out number 2. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 25, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Reached on an infield single his first time.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Oh, there's Rexy. $60 streams, man. That's awesome.
On a line out towards center. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
The 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Pitch count's up quite a bit for third inning.
Just a slow ground ball this time,
That
but
ball's
it
foul.
kicks foul.
Okay.
Alonso off of first with 2 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now in Tampa Bay. Glad you're with us. Well, Singy, this offense has been lighting up the score.
Thanks for giving out shout-outs, Danny.
Today, pretty mediocre.
Yeah, not quite the barrage we're used to, but it's still early. Need to make some adjustments at the plate and take it from there.
Cedric Mullins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Yeah.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Back to the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Hey.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Line drive in the air to make the catch.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive.
Seen that a lot recently.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson now at the plate. That misses. And that is ball 1.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hey.
Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Rays, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man on second, 2 down.
That was weird.
Ball.
And now it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. Hard liner. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Backed off the plate that time. pitch kicks away. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, I'd say that was a really nice pitch right there. And if it weren't for the call, you could say it was a great take, too. I mean, it's close enough to where you probably need to protect, but it looked to end up just off the corner.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised they didn't challenge that.
Hey.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And next for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. He's 0 for 1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the sac fly ties the game. Samuel Basallo, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey, Yoko's got a double-digit winning streak now.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And there's a Suki.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss.
How are you doing?
And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Ketel Marte.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Inside, ball 1.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger. Generally,
that was my
second,
bad. I
third
lost
time
track.
through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here.
Wow.
A solo shot, and they jump ahead.
Obliterated that one.
It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
One down. Brandon Lowe digs in now. Grounded out his first time up.
Aye.
The 0-1. And ball 1.
Thank you. Let's see. I'm messing this up here.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's outside.
Two now. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the corner for a strike. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
And there's a strike.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Fraley has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each hitter. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
No, inside.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Battling here as he fouls it away. Grounds one to short. Marte fires over to first. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
First baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. He's 2 for 2. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off.
I can get him through this inning. I'll let the bullpen take it up the rest of the way.
1-1. In the air to left center. Mullins under it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles 1. Back now in Tampa Bay. Well, Siggy, this offense came in with the hottest bats in the league, but they've hit a bit of a wall today.
Yeah, something just feels a little off, Boog, but still plenty of game left in this one. Need to find that extra gear.
Yeah, I've hit 2 solo home runs that went well over 400 feet, so, I mean...
Ball, that's inside.
And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
outside.
Here's a 2-0. just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Eflin is done, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and we'll come back with a new arm.
It's battle of the bullpens the rest of the way.
Now pitching for
Keegan Aiken taking over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Dietrich ends. The left-hander is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
That's a new name.
The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Beavers.
And a lazy
should have
fly
this
ball
one.
that's not going to do anything.
And there's one down.
up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake.
One out man at first. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey.
And it's
That's
1
a
and
ball.
1. Diaz at first, one gone. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson to second. Pulls him
Not
off
going
the
to get
bat.
anybody. That's an error.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That misses the zone.
Oh, walk the
3 and
bases
1.
loaded, are we?
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 on, 1 out. And that'll
He
move
sure
the
did.
bases.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now Gavin Lux. Golden opportunity right here.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself
Okay, we are back. And I got bullpen taking over for me. So.
Inside. Ball one.
That's ball two.
Next pitch is outside. Jeremiah Jackson.
Didn't
Next to bat
squeeze
for
there.
Baltimore. That one's in there. And now 3-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Payoff pitch. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
He didn't seem phased by it, so.
In the air, right field. Fraley settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter,
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
1-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The Rays up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that is out of play. Man at second.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That clips the corner. Struck him out looking. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation.
That's their last challenge.
The tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Beavers at the plate now, and that's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
He kind of gave up on that one, didn't they?
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dietrich Ends.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for the Reds.
Hey.
Nope. Ends, a 6'1" lefty, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. This one belted.
Yeah, he's hit one from both sides of the plate tonight. And that one was farther than the first one did.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
That's a ball.
I could have Raleigh do the same thing because he's a switch hitter as well.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. And downstairs. That one off the mark. Full count now. Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Yeah, it was too close to take, so swinging at it wasn't the bad idea. So It was ball 4 though.
And now the 0-1. Fair ball.
And that'll put it up to 13
Now
games.
return for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. The 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Lau, the runner at second with 1 away. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Up next for the Rays, the first baseman, number 2.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dietrich ends will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Kyle Bradish.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
And there's Danny back.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it.
How's Overwatch going?
Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Rays,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Simpson settles under it. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Slider for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
On the ground out to short. That ends the inning.
Good inning there.
Orioles held in check there. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball 1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Makes it safely.
Left me a cookie there.
Leadoff double in the bottom of the
That
7th.
was a tasty cookie.
Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball. Well, these Rays,
Outside.
digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man at second. And another
Nope.
ball. Challenge from behind the dish
Oh, I
here.
thought they were out of challenges.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Throw into third, not in time. He's safe.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
On the ground to the left. Henderson over to first in time. And one away in the
Hadn't
bottom of
gone
the
in
7th.
infield
All
there.
of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Ball.
One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ball.
Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Up the middle. Nice stop. Not in time.
Safe.
He's safe.
No, he's in there.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
Speed got me that.
Coming up for Ketel Marte.
That's a ball.
I don't see them pitching to Ketel here.
Runners at first
And they just put him
second
on.
with one gone. There's a strike.
Maybe.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field, we're at the top of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Liner snagged at first. One pitch and one out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. So it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The Rays leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Welcome back.
The 1-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. Nicely done for
Suki
the
was
out.
here for a little bit.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. 1 for 3. That one hammered center field. Mullins going back on this one and brings it in at the wall. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rays 4 and the Orioles 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
No off games anytime soon. So I've got one going from I come back from the road trip anyway.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Got it. Now one away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Almost got him. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 in this one. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
Yeah, I got him scheduled to pitch. All right.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Cowser on his way over, reaching for it, makes the catch.
3 more outs to get.
Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Rays out front 4-1. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Griffin Jacks comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Jacks, 10 saves to his name, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Into the outfield, base hit. Can't glove it cleanly. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Rays trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Ball to strike. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's down and away. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No outs, runners at first and second. Late swing, foul to the left. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ground ball up the middle.
Have a good night, and I will see you again soon.